Here's another investment opportunity from Choice Group Homes, your choice for amazing deals in real estate. Please visit us at choicegrouphomes.com and our companion site, choicefornotes.com. So before we get started, quick disclaimer. I want you to please be aware that the achievement of any or all goals is not guaranteed. There's no assurance that the value of real estate will be sufficient to return any portion of the investor's original capital. These notes are being offered on a best efforts basis. By reading and reviewing the information contained in this presentation, the individual acknowledges and agrees that Choice Group Homes, Inc. and or its agents do not assume and hereby disclaim any liability to any party for any loss or damage caused by the use of the information contained herein, or errors or omissions in the information contained in this presentation to make any investment decision. Whether such errors or omission result from negligence, accident, or any other cause. Investors are required to conduct their own investigations, analysis, due diligence, draw their own conclusions, and make their own decisions. Any areas concerning taxes or specific legal or technical questions should be referred to lawyers, accountants, consultants, brokers, or other professionals licensed, qualified, or authorized to render such service. In no event shall Choice Group Homes, Inc. and or its agents be liable to any party for any direct, indirect, special, incidental, or consequential damages of any kind whatsoever arising out of the use of this presentation or any information contained herein. Choice Group Homes, Inc. and or its agents specifically disclaims any guarantees, including but not limited to stated or implied potential profits, rates of return, or investment timelines discussed or referred to in herein. So with that, let's go on and get started with this non-performing note deal coming to you from Choice Group Homes. So for those of you who are new to investing in notes, well, this particular investment strategy is where we as the investor pick up these notes off the secondary market, places such as banks, hedge funds, credit unions, stuff like that, for example. Now, on this particular note, this property is located in Jacksonville, Florida, where the senior lien or the first position note is current. To us, this is an indication that the borrower is seeking to stay inside the home and that a workout or restructuring of the delinquent loan is possible without having to foreclose. The borrower hasn't filed for bankruptcy as of yet and is not carrying a heavy debt-to-income ratio, which is good so far. Okay, we obtain this information by reviewing the borrower's current credit report for verification, noticing that the borrower has a credit score of 628. All right, so it's average credit. Okay, but the UPB, the unpaid principal balance on the loan, said $38,190.92. This is the unpaid loan amount currently owed. Okay. Looking at arrears, the loan amount hasn't been paid since 2012, so this brings the arrears owed on the loan to $4,420. The total amount of the loan balance and arrears together is $42,610.92. So the amazing part about investing in non-performing notes is the fact that we can pick this note up for around 20 to 25% of the unpaid principal balance. This will put our purchase price around $7,600. Now you can see why the whole idea of investing in second position non-performing notes can be a profitable and a wealth-building tool and opportunity. So let's sit back and discuss extra strategy here for this note. Now, we can see that this is an affordable, low-risk investment with a very valuable return. The investment is tied to real estate that is owner-occupied and the senior lien is current. So, again, if the borrower is paying their first mortgage on time, then it's likely that they are intending to stay with the property. So this creates a scenario where we can work out an agreement or repayment plan that is suitable for the borrower in the current situation. The borrower has an average credit score, which indicates that they wouldn't want to damage their credit any further and would more than likely want to try to improve upon it. We as a company and the owner of the note can modify the loan by adjusting the interest rate or extending the loan or attaching the arrears, doing all kind of things to make it comfortable for that borrower, which is very, very important here if we're going to do a loan modification. So as we work out a solution for the borrower, the note will eventually become a performing loan at some point. This increases the value of the note as it becomes a performing asset. So after about 6 to 12 months, we could resell the note as a reperforming note and go and cash out and be done with it altogether. Or just go on and continue to hold on to the note for passive income. So in other words, you hold on to the note and you have continuous mailbox money. You go to your mailbox and collect a check until the whole loan is paid off in full. So, gotta sound like a good deal. Got to. I mean, just imagine if you had several non-performing notes just like this one. You would be on the road to building wealth and financial security by just obtaining notes, just going out and getting an abundance of notes and adding it to your portfolio. And you got checks coming in every month, $300, $400, $800, $1,000 a month, $1,200 a month, so on and so forth. So that's really the way to go with it. So with that said, let's sit down and let's get down to business here. Let's talk about an investment opportunity. You can purchase this note for your portfolio at a steep discount and start growing your business. Likewise, you can joint venture with us at Choice Group Homes and create a partnership, which brings you passive income. Just be a passive investor, or you can be an active investor. You can participate in getting the loan serviced, discussing the workout agreement, or you can be passive. Just collect the check every month and fund the deal. So Choice Group Home at that point, we would manage the deal, do the closing, do the workout and the servicing on the loan, and the reselling of the note as a reperforming asset 6 to 12 months later. So this is what gets you in. Investment of 10 grand. You end up with a second position note, and it's secured by real estate. It's secured by the property itself, which is a good thing. So no need to be worrying about your capital being tied up for a long period of time, because we can design the deal where you have short-term financing, taking anywhere from 12 to 18 months, or you can just go on and stay on board, like I said, as a passive investor and collect a monthly income for an extended period of time. So you, as our business partner, collect a double-digit return on your capital. You certainly cannot negotiate this type of return with your bank dealing with your savings account or your CD. It's just not happening. So it's a good way to go. Real estate, a lot of people understand that real estate is the thing to be in. It's the way to go. It's very secure versus other investments. So it has made a whole lot of people wealthy. This is one particular niche a lot of people are not aware of it. They're not familiar with it. And so you can get yourself in. We at Choice Group Homes, we only going to purchase notes if we can get them at a discount. We kind of pride ourselves around here in not overextending capital by spending too much on one particular investment. We provide a low investment to value ratio to keep the investment capital safe, which is real important. Just because we got funds available, we don't just throw it after one particular note or one particular deal. These things, they can have value if you get it at the right price. That's the most important thing. You have to get these notes at the right price, and then sell them at a profit. So you have to calculate these things all together. So the time to act is right now. Okay, you got to act today to take advantage of this wealth building opportunity. Experience how easy it is to become the bank. You be the banker, or we be the bank, and go and provide a needed service to borrowers, keeping them in their homes, and we're making passive residual income. Don't that sound like a good deal, good plan? Well, not only that, we get several note pools like this and other first and second lien position notes. They come together in what's called a pool, where they group together on an Excel spreadsheet, also called a tape. And it's just a bunch of these type of loans on a spreadsheet. And a lot of times we can buy the whole entire pool, or we can do what's called cherry picking. We can go through there and pick out one here, one there, one over there, one back there. So with notes, we can work it like that with the pools, or we have other things that we do around here at Choice Group Homes, like we find, fix, and flip single family houses. And we're into multi-family apartments. We go out and look for a good cap rate and look at buildings where we can get a value play in and fix it up and stay in the deal, or sell it, wholesale it, you name it. The opportunities are plentiful. Plenty of things that you can do in real estate. You just really got to work your niche and figure out what particular area you want to be in. But we got you. That's what we do at Choice Group Homes. So I do encourage you to give me a call today, Lloyd Bowman. I'm the president here at Choice Group Homes. And once again, be sure you talk to a qualified financial advisor or accountant or an attorney to discuss what's best for you with your financial goals and your objectives. Again, this is what we do. We find it to be suitable for us, but it may or may not be suitable for you. You and your financial planner or your attorney, you all have to make that decision if this is the right thing for you to do, to partner up with a company like Choice Group Homes and take advantage of some great deals that are out there on the market. Be sure, you want more information about us, you can check us out at choicefornotes.com and also choicegrouphomes.com. That's our main site. And we have a lot of information available, blog and stuff like that. Just a lot of stuff. And a way you can get in contact with us. You can give us a call here in the office at 708-206-6180, 708-206-6180. It's the way to do it. So, Lloyd Bowman for Choice Group Homes. Let's go on and make 2015 the year to financial success.